Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hi, Galvatron. Okay. There we go. Mm-hmm. Just turn that down a little bit. Right, so, guys, today we are playing Lost and Found, a This Bed We Made story. So this is standalone DLC for This Bed We Made. So you can play it without having played the first game, but I think it's probably going to be good to play the first game. Just got done lifting a bunch of heavy boxes. I'm boiling now, I bet. But yes, it probably would make... Sorry, this is actually still quite loud in my ear. Right, as I was saying, this is... Oh, how do I say that? Right. Standalone DLC, and this came out on the 5th of August. I'm sure it was the 5th of August. Let's have a look. Came out on the 5th of August. Is currently... Yes, it did. It is currently £6.29 on Steam. And basically, we are aboard a transatlantic ship in the 1960s. We're playing as Sophie again, and she is a stewardess on this boat. We've got to help us solve a curious series of thefts. So this time it looks like thefts. I don't know whether it's just thefts, if there's going to be anything else. But this is set in 1964, so this is 6 years after the This Bed We Made game. Hello, Cody. How you doing, lovely? Thank you for the hydrating stretch. I'll do that now. I dressed presentable for the work meeting. Now I'm boiling. Oh, bless. So, you know, I really enjoyed the first, like, the main game, which was good. I'm looking forward to seeing what this one is like. A big thank you to PressEngine and the Dev again for gifting this to me. They gifted me This Bed We Made and then this, so that I could, you know, understand a bit about, I think, who Sophie was and her past by playing the first one, and now we can play this one. Doing right, you just vibe in. Do you know what? Vibing is awesome. So yes, without further ado, let's start, guys. Have you played This Bed We Made before? Well, playing This Bed We Made first is recommended. It's not obligatory, so you don't have to play it first. If you choose to start Lost and Found without having played the first game, story choices for Sophie's previous adventure will be made for you. Have you played This Bed We Made? And do you wish... so I assume that, because I think there were a few different endings with it, depending, because with the first game it was very much the choices you make or the choices that you don't make will affect the ending that you get. It will affect your story that you get, you know, because we had a choice of whether we were gonna ask Beth for help, or I can't remember what his name was. I want to call him Eugene, but I don't think that's what his name is. It might be. And I kind of feel like whichever one of them that we had picked, maybe we would have ended up with either of them. So, you know, if we'd picked Eugene, maybe we'd be with him now. And then also we had the choice whether we wanted to stay working at the hotel, or if we wanted to leave, and we were like, nah, we're going to leave. So, yes. Oh, Andrew. His name was Andrew. Who did Sophie enter into a relationship with at the end of This Bed We Made? See, there we go. So she could just be on her own. She could have been with Andrew. Or in our case, she ended up with Beth. I only went with Beth because I thought she sounded a bit more like she knew what she was doing. Was Sophie arrested for tampering with evidence at the end? Oh, no. Didn't realise that she could be. Did Bernard offer to promote Sophie, and did she accept choosing to stay on as a governess? Nope, no, she did not. So that's cool. I like that. So there were obviously the 3 choices that we could have. So, you know, she could have ended up in prison, which is interesting. I didn't know that. Depending on, I suppose, how much you lie. Or how much you, like, clean up things and tamper with things. And it's good that this story will, you know, kind of address some of them things. So here we are in July 1964. We're on a boat. Gary Hamlin, assistant hotel director.
So, this is your first time working on a ship?
Yes, but I've been on the water since I was a kid. I spent a lot of time on my grandfather's sailboat. It's kind of funny, actually. It was named Ariadne's Legacy, and now...
And now you're on the Orpheus. From one Greek myth to another, hmm?
Exactly.
Oh, yes, it's so funny.
Maybe it was fate that brought you here.
Yeah, maybe.
I see you've worked as a hotel maid before, so you shouldn't have too much trouble with the job. The main difference between a maid and a stewardess is that, on top of cleaning the passengers' cabins, you'll also have to bring them coffee, deliver telegrams, that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
I think I should be able to handle that.
I'm sure you will.
Yeah,
So, do you have any questions before you start?
Let's ask about the cleaning.
I was wondering, how in-depth should the cleaning be?
Well, the cabins should be thoroughly cleaned at the end of each trip. But during a trip, you just have to do the basic stuff. Make the bed, empty the garbage cans, the ashtrays.
Makes
Perhaps
sense.
clean a few stains here and there.
That sounds pretty straightforward.
Any other questions?
Yeah, let's just go about the tea and coffee.
You talked about bringing coffee and delivering telegrams?
Yes. If a passenger asks you for tea or coffee, there are little stations throughout the ship where you can prepare it. If they want anything
awesome.
more complex, you can direct them to the lounge or the bar, depending on the hour. As for telegrams, the purser's desks usually takes care of them, but when they're busy, they may leave a pile of them for you to deliver.
Yeah,
All right, got it.
Is there anything else?
Nope, we're good. Let me do my job.
No, I think everything's quite clear. Thank you. I'm excited to be part of this crew.
And we're excited to have you, Miss Roy. On behalf of all of us, welcome aboard the Orpheus.
Oh yeah, guys, we're on board the Orpheus. I could use a happiness potion right now. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't be sad. So I don't know whether they'll do any more of these, like standalone DLCs for it. I mean, it's good. They're expanding on Sophie's story a little bit. She's got a different job now. 1 month later, she's been on the ship for a month now. Still reading her Gossiper magazine. Awesome. Guess who's back? Back again. Sophie's back.
I don't remember Gracie Joan looking this dour at the awards show. She lit up the room, like she always does.
Awesome. Now I have to go around and be nosy everywhere. Well, you never know what we might find. When close to an interactive object, use corresponding input to choose the available actions. Alright, here we go.
Always on course. Except when we're not. Like that storm last week. Poor Gary was stretched thin.
Not sad, just irritated at work. Okay, as long as you're not sad. I don't like hearing that people are sad. That makes me sad.
Yep, it's off. Really had to triple check, huh? I definitely got that from Mom.
So yes, I will check to see whether it's off. Right, that's the door we can go out. What's this?
August already. Time really does fly.
The Liberty Press. President responds to attacks on American units in North Vietnam. Okay. Ooh, what's this?
This machine probably eats up a huge chunk of Teresa's pay. Good thing I don't smoke.
What's in my locker?
Caleb's been a great piano teacher, but
A mouse's
it
lullaby.
might take a while before I'm able to play this one.
Okay. Sophie, when the
No.
time is right.
Not yet.
Okay. Dear Bean, when we made things official, didn't expect to find myself in the position of the lonely Navy wife writing sappy letters to her absent paramour out in the ocean. Look what you've done to me. I guess it goes without saying, but I miss you every day, Bean. I look at that picture of you in front of the Eiffel Tower whenever I'm having a bad day, knowing that you're out there, seeing the world, living your dreams. It puts the biggest, silliest smile on my face. I should bring it into work. It might make the bar a little less gloomy. To answer your question, well, I'd need at least 3 more sheets of paper. I love the bar, I do, but it's like for every leak I manage to patch up, another one springs up, literally and figuratively. But you know me, I never give up. Even against better judgment, I'll have this place fixed up in time for our next date night. Stay out of trouble, Exo Beth. It'll be a lot better once I get home. Oh yeah, home, comfy clothes. I literally came home, I put my pajamas on.
Oh, Beth. What I'd give to hear you call me Bean right now. There you are.
Key?
I miss you guys.
Hi Cloud, I hope you're good.
Paris was even more amazing than I thought
Thank
it
you for
would
the
be.
headbands.
And there's still so much I haven't seen.
Okay. Awesome. So we've got a key. I guess we needed to get that. I just went exploring. Because you know, ooh. What's in here? Happy
Aw,
birthday.
This is so sweet. I know I shouldn't ruin the surprise, but I'll just have a little peek. I don't
Aw,
think
look.
I've ever gotten so many birthday wishes. Teresa, Gary, Caleb, everyone.
That's cool. Right, let's close her locker back over, because, you know. Right, that's that. So we'll go... Ooh, what's
It's
this?
so sweet of Gary to bring us leftovers from the restaurant. Can't imagine Bernard doing anything like that.
Yeah, Bernard's miserable.
Caleb was practically scandalized when I told him I don't have a turntable of my own. Maybe I should save up for one.
Yeah, do it. Right. Out we go. We've already snooped a lot.
Sophie, there you are.
Gary, Caleb, is everything all right? This looks serious.
It's not that big a deal.
Well, maybe not, but it's worrisome nonetheless.
What's going
I will
on?
go to pub and
We're
say
in a
hi
bit of a
yesterday.
predicament.
I know, I
Caleb,
was there for
I
a
have
bit.
this rosary. It's a gift from my mother.
Oh,
I was
the
lurking
one
in
you
the
place on top
background
of your
while
piano
you were playing
whenever
your
you play?
Warframe.
Yeah, that's the one. Last night at the end of my shift, I looked for the rosary, but it was gone.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, Caleb.
When he told me the story, I connected the dots with some other stories I've heard over the last few days. Staff members mentioning they'd overheard passengers talking about lost wallets and such. I'm afraid one of our passengers is a thief.
Oh, no.
Do you have any suspicions as to who it could be?
No.
I left the piano once to go to the bathroom. I was gone for a couple of minutes. Anyone could have grabbed the rosary during that time.
I talked to Janice, but it was a busy night at the bar, so she says she didn't see anything.
If you
Why do
don't
you
know
think
who
it's
it
passenger?
is,
Mhm.
what makes you think it's a passenger? Couldn't it be a staff member?
It's possible, of course, but we didn't hire anyone new in over a month. Since you joined us, actually. And the disappearances started 4 days ago, right when we left Italy. Although, it's not out of the question that a staff member could have waited this long to start stealing.
I don't know
The
why you
timing
would.
suggests it's someone who only recently boarded the ship, so a passenger.
Yeah, that makes sense.
How
You were
can I
looking for
help?
me, so I assume you wanted my help. What can I do?
Well, you see, I can't very well go around the ship interrogating passengers. I wouldn't accuse anyone, of course, but you and I both know our wealthy passengers aren't always the most sensible. I'm sure many of them would be deeply offended just to be considered suspects. It would create quite the scandal, and the cruise line would be on
Scandal.
my back for all the bad publicity.
Yeah, I can see why you called it a predicament.
Mm-hmm. So I was thinking, you could take a more subtle approach. Today, as you clean the cabins, you could keep an eye out for Caleb's rosary. If you
Yes.
find it, as well as any other stolen item, you could return them to their rightful owners. That way, there would be no scandal. And at the next port, I could have a discreet talk with our thief and tell them never to set foot on the ship again.
Yes, I think I can do that.
Ah, Sophie, you're a lifesaver. Truly. Come see me when you have any news, all right?
Okay, Gary.
Just for the record, this wasn't my idea.
Gary can be a little intense sometimes, can't he?
Intense.
You get used to it.
Well, this is not how I expected my morning to go, but I'm happy to lend a hand.
Thank you, Sophie. I appreciate the help.
Okay, Caleb.
Your rosary, it's blue, isn't it?
Yeah, the beads are blue, or used to be. Half the paint's gone now. It's really old, and it's probably not even worth a penny, but I don't know why.
She's got some sentimental,
worry.
you know?
If it's in one of these rooms,
Yeah.
I'll find it.
Oh, she will.
Have fun snooping.
She loves a good snoop, does Sophie. Okay, so always on, Naples. Plan of section A301, A303, A305, A302. Thank you, sweet. Thank you. Okay. So that needs obviously all the people that are staying on this floor.
Teresa's great at cleaning after others, but not so much after herself.
I should tell on to make sure I'm talking about. You better find new one before next race. Get rabbit foot or something, I don't care. Just get back to track ASAP. Okay.
I better deliver this to Mr. Hudson's cabin.
Okay. Nothing on the back. 2 seconds. I just need to take some painkillers. Therese just brought me some, bless her. That is one of the problems about having the fibro. Like, you go out and you're like, oh, I don't feel too bad. Like, I didn't feel too bad this morning. And I've come home, my body is stiffening up. And it's just like, why did you go outside? Okay. So we're in the steward's pantry.
Looks like nobody needs anything. For now.
So, oh, well, obviously, we've got a... You did give me the good shit, sweet. Okay, let's put on that. Do I need any
Don't
cups?
worry, little cups. I'll bring you some more friends. I'm sure I'll find more glasses in the cabins.
Okay, so that's
Our
how you make a
passengers
beverage.
love to drink.
Oh, yeah. Towels.
Come with me, towels. I'll find you a spot in the bathrooms.
Oh, I've taken 5 towels with me. Awesome. Right, so that's why I put the dirty towels. What's in here?
Huh,
A lighter.
that's Teresa's lighter. She's probably fretting about it right now. I should leave it in her locker. Better keep an eye out for unused trays. Passengers have a bad habit of leaving them lying around. Yep. Just 2 more days until the big 28.
Oh, so she's going to be 28. Okay, so we've looked all around there. We've looked there. Okay.
Now, let's find this thief.
Yes, let's find the thief. Starboard cabins. What's this?
Another destination to cross off my bucket list.
Oh, they're going to New York.
I wish we'd gotten a chance to go together, Mom.
No. Okay, what's this?
I'm not claustrophobic, but setting foot in this elevator again might just do it.
Yes. If only she'd share with chat, I could use some of the good shit. And just some extra strong painkillers that the doctor prescribed to help with the fibro pain.
I should stick to my section. Plenty of work here.
Okay, is this your section? 301.
Ugh.
It's like please don't be a body in here. Don't tell me I just happened to pick, like, thank you for the head pads. Just the one cabin with a body in it. And thank you for the hydrate and stretch. I feel like they've murdered someone.
What the hell happened here?
So this is Grant Hudson's cabin. Oh, hang on. Isn't this who we need to deliver the telegram to?
This can go to the chute. Once I figured out what exactly it's soaked in.
Well, it looks a little bit like blood.
Should I wait before cleaning this?
Yes, okay.
What
Let's
if...
Okay, place some clean towels. No, I'm not doing the bath yet. I'm not quite sure.
Please tell me this isn't what it looks like.
Well, it looks like blood, so hopefully not. Horseshoe, Lucky Penny, Lucky Dice, Dreamcatcher. I wonder whether these are like horses. Yeah, I understand, Dory. I know. Look at that. We need 53. So one of these days I'm going to get my revenge on the entity that put me in this flesh town. I need to find the person, guys, who has my voodoo doll.
Hi, little cup. Let's bring you back to your friends in the pantry.
I'm like, it's probably my ex-husband, to be fair. Okay. What's this? Place this telegram. Dear Grant, I get it, I really do, but at a certain point you need to make the call. Do you really think it's still just a temporary slump? If you ask me, someone who knows you fairly well, I'd like to think it's obvious that you've lost your taste for racing and that it's time to move on. Plain and simple. Don't draw this out like you do. Just tell Warner you are hanging up your jacket and moving on to something else. Speaking of managers, Dominic's been in my ear about buying your Ferrari. I hope you'll consider it. He's always in a better mood for weeks after getting one of his shiny new toys. Hello, Koto. You have it. What do you have? Think of it as a symbolic gesture. You sell your race car, close that chapter, and use whatever service of money he gives you to jump into a new passion. It's a win-win, baby. I love how you've taken to Italy. It's enchanting, isn't it? Maybe you should think about a summer house along the Riviera. With love always Sandy. Okay. Open the drawer. It looks like part of a keyring, which seems like a really random thing to have in a drawer. Oh, you have my voodoo doll. Well, Koto, can you take the pins out, please? Thank you. Fundamentals of soil science. Interesting. We've got this big giant...
It's locked. It's locked.
Okay, so we've got... I don't want to clean the blood yet because I'm not quite sure. Ooh. Look, guys, it's the sea. Anyway. We're cleaning. Okay, that doesn't look like there's blood all in there. No. No! I'm in enough pain. Don't do it. Oh, what's this?
What is that? It's sealed tight. I don't think I'll be able to open it.
Thank you for the head pads. Also, refer to use self-promotion. Oh, awesome. I was kind of like posting there and I was just like, oh, I don't want to in case. Not allowed. I'm sorry, now I've got like self-promote in mind,
Sealed
but...
tight. I don't think I'll be able to open it.
Who's this? Always be fearless, my champion. Love, Mum. Is there anything in that? No. Oh.
I should arrange the pillows before I take care of the sheets.
Okay. They have changed some of the controls since the last one, makes it a little bit easier to actually have to grab it now. Dear Sandy, greetings from Italy. Well, not really. I wanted to send this before I left, but I've been so busy. This trip has been more inspiring than I could ever have hoped for. I finally feel alive again, just like I did when I first started racing. You're right that I have to face Warner eventually, but I'd rather not do it now. I know he'll blow a fuse, and that would just ruin my mood. I lost my good luck charm a few days ago, so I told him I couldn't race until I found it. I'm glad for the excuse. I do hope I find it before we get to port. I've had that thing since I was a child. Anyway, can't wait to see you again. Love, Grant. Interesting. So that's obviously to do with what we found, the keyring thing in the drawer. Cigarettes in that. That's obviously, I don't know who that is. That, we've got that. Ooh, what's in here? Oh, just like a couple of belts. So we got a key, which I'm gonna assume is for this chest. Okay, this looks like wine. Anybody can. I encourage you to. Oh yeah, awesome. And I have a self-promote channel in my Discord, which most of you have seen. But if you do have something on your Discord set up, I've got a bot that when you go live, I think it's if your Discord's kind of linked to your Twitch. Is that it? When people go live, it will automatically shout them out in the channel, which is like very helpful.
Boxes of grapes.
Grapes, yes.
Boxes, a box. I should have a look at that book.
What book?
I should have a look at that book.
Oh, this book. I didn't see that book. The
So
Aspiring
you're just
Inventor's Guide to Homemade
making
Wine.
wine?
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. It does actually mean now that we can clean up.
Mystery solved, I guess.
So yes, we made sure it wasn't a crime scene before we decided to clean. So can I put his key back? Oh yes, you can. Oh, right. Let's put the key back. I was never here, chat. Okay, nice and clean, nice and clean. Let's close that. Let's go in the bathroom now because I can actually clean in here now that we know it's not a crime scene.
So this is some kind of winemaking tool.
Oh yeah, for squishing the grapes
So this
down,
is some
you
kind
know?
of winemaking tool.
Oh, see, this is better. You only have to just do this now, just your left stick, rather than having to do like one of the toggly things, you know? Awesome. So that's clean. Bathroom is clean. Now we just have to clean the floor because, you know, he's spilt wine everywhere. We're getting this wine out pretty good. What sort of stain remover does she use? Because wine is notoriously hard to get out of things, especially red wine. I think it's dumb if someone has self-promo page on their Discord, doesn't let people use it. Like, what's the point? Exactly. I'm all for people. I don't mind anybody advertising, you know, their artwork, their streams. If you've got like a subathon going on, donathon, anything like that. All I ask is just put it in the self-promo section, because then, you know, it's all in like one place.
Teresa says she hears this bell in her nightmares, but I kind of like it. A coffee, please, stewardess.
No. Okay. The 301 is clean. What we're gonna do is I don't know, do we need to... Let's go in 303. That sounds rather loud.
I don't need anything, thank you.
I'll try circling back later.
Okay, we're here now, so we can place the cup. And then we've got some towels for the chute. There's something on the... Oh no, that's just a drain. I was like, what's
Better
that
keep
on
an
the
eye
top?
out for unused trays. Passengers have a bad habit of leaving them lying around.
Put the towels in. Okay, now to the next cabin. I better clean that up. Warrington.
This has Bernard's touch all over it.
Oh, this is the
I hope
hotel
no
that
one's
we
tricked
used to
into
work
staying in
at.
this money trap.
Nice kind of touch to link it to the first game. Really itching to get back to Warframe. Yep, you're ditching. Don't you think is good though, Spirit, when you get you know, a game and you're like, oh my god, I cannot wait to play this. I love it when I find a game like that.
It would be such a shame if this were to end up in the trash, where no one could see it.
Oh no, never mind. Guess it's gonna go in the trash then. Ah, here we've got a tray and some cups.
Come here, you. Destination, the pantry.
Well, I'm not quite sure if we've got a limit as to how many things that we can carry, so...
I'm sure I'll find more glasses in the cabins. Our passengers love to drink.
I just want to get rid of as much stuff as I can. Don't think anyone... No, nobody has dinged anything. At least... But... I don't think they have, but the button seems... Oh, 301 wants something to... Oh, that was me. That was me, wasn't it? Whoops. Okay. Oh no, this is 3... And that's 311. Yeah, it's going 309. Attempt to go
This is
309.
vacant. There's no point in snooping around an empty cabin.
Says you. You can unleash your inner loot goblin. Me on every game where there is loot. Give me the loot. Marco and Petra's or Pietra's. Gianni's cabin. Right.
Oh, aren't these just the cutest? It's too bad they smell so burnt.
Okay. We gotta make sure everybody's cabin is clean. Pick up the towel. Place a clean towel. Clean the toilet.
Huh. Sounds like something's preventing the toilet from flushing.
A key? Why is there a key in here?
I guess it's good to have a backup. Or 20.
Toilet soap. Okay, she obviously likes to take soap from... You don't trust the towels, do you not, Noz? Well, to be honest, they do look a little suspicious. Right, well... What's in here?
There's always something in the vent.
Oh, yes. I'm already a major loot goblin in Skyrim. I'm pretty sure you've seen the ungodly amount of potions. Yes. They probably are planning something. Also, we have the, I managed to find a key. What's this? So you got from New York to Montreal, so they must be getting off when we get to New York and then going on the railroad to Montreal. Okay. Is this them? Marco, Pietro, and Claudia. Okay.
I bet you lost everything to the war.
Sad.
You must be
Maybe you're having a good day
terrified
though,
to lose it
Noz.
all again.
It's like a little bit of sign left from their thing, and then money.
There's at least $200 here.
Wow. Why not put it back? Well, that's annoying because it's like that's now just gonna stay like that. Wait, so there we go. I'm like, we don't want that. Hi Noro, how you doing? It's been okay. My new mini fridge arrived a bit bigger than I thought. Oh, so it's not so much of like a mini fridge. I'm glad it arrived. Right, let's put the key back. Let's close. Right, okay. Awesome, so that looks nice and clean, we think. Oops. On the bright side, lots of space for fruit, pop and water. Well, that's good. That's what you want. It's always best to have a potion for yeah, I tend to hoard things on Final Fantasy. You just woke up for an hour nap, not enough. Oh my god. I wouldn't have thought a 4-hour nap would be long enough. I could actually do with a nap right now, but... Thank you for visiting. It was so lovely having you two over, though. Far too brief. I hope you know that you're always welcome here, and that we would all be delighted if you decided to come back for good, especially little Stefano. I saw how quickly he grew attached to his Zia. I understand you're not ready yet, but as Mama always says, ci si volta e ci si crea sempre. Family will always be there during times of hardship. Have a nice trip back. Con amor, Rosella. Maybe travel a little lighter next time. Alright, that looks a bit like... Oh, it's olive
You're
oil.
never running out of
3
olive
hours of
oil,
Warframe
that's
off
for
stream
sure.
with a cute guy. Ooh, we like this. This sounds good. So, they just have a big trunk full of olive oil.
Chez Letizia. Mom and I went for her birthday, years ago. One of the last times we ate out.
Candles.
Mom was so scared she'd have to live through another war.
Oops.
Did you take these from the pantry? I mean, they're free, but...
Yes, some sprinkled sugar. Oh, it's Neuro's fault, is it? Lol. Okay, so I think we're good. In here, everything looks clean. I can't make the bed because all their stuff's on the bed. So we're trying to work out who has stolen things.
It looks like it's going to be a lovely day. Why don't we go for a walk on the deck later,
Yes, go for a walk on the deck later. So this is Francesca Santore's cabin. These people who are behind are very noisy. Blame Ops, he got me here. It's an excuse to hang out with him. Hello, Aki. I hope your stream is going well. Right, let's pick that up. Let's clean the bar. Heads are brave. Stone. Construction loses battle with cancer. Oh dear. Okay. Clean the toilet. Awesome. So this is now nice and clean. Ooh, what's this?
What's this?
My bellow, my shining star, my world, my loving son, Bruno Centrelli, born 15th April 1934, named after my dearest nonno, Bruno Lucio, a dedicated man who worked tirelessly for his family. Bruno was always hardworking, driven, put the business above everything else, did his family proud by growing the business and achieving so much success. An incredible businessman, husband, and son. My Twitch doing something weird, but I can't use the emotes. Your Twitch really doesn't like you. Would have been a wonderful father if his wife. We return his body to the earth, him to our family's hometown of Sistino Nino, so that he can rest forever among his family, and so that his connection with our homeland can never be severed. He will always be my Coco de Mama in this world or the next.
These are never easy to write. Thank God I had Beth's help, or mine would have been gibberish.
So we just assume that Obviously, between the last game and this game, that her mum has died, which is sad. Ooh. Keep restarting my app and being able to use the emotes for short, then it stops working. Oh, it does have that out for you. Dear Fran, sorry, I'm going to be blunt. Though I'm sure you would have written Donna or Elena if you wanted to use this niceties. I always knew that Sanguisuga was in for the money. She never loved Bruno, and now she must be downright giddy at the prospect of acquiring his fortune earlier than anticipated, I'm sure. Yes, try that, try that. Please, Fran, you must contest the will as ruthlessly as you can. Do not let her get even a single penny. You'll never know a restful night's sleep again, knowing she's out there spending Bruno's hard-earned money. She edged you out of the hospital and again when planning the funeral. It's like the nerve. Enough is enough. While you're at it, you should retrieve the beautiful Sicilian chest ASAP. It wouldn't even technically be stealing since it was a gift from you to Bruno. Trust me, if Bruno had seen the truth, this is what he would have wanted. Keep fighting. Adriana. Okay, interesting. Oh. Okay, that's obviously the wife. She didn't like the wife and scratched her face off. Got a little toy car. See, it says there, Coco. Eye mask. Very useful when sleeping, guys. Eye masks. I'm not even gonna lie. I use a blackout one every night. Oh, so the Bible is what she has. Oh. Guys, we have his ashes.
It's been a while since I visited Mom.
We're gonna blow the candle out because it's very dangerous to leave it just lit. Did I clean the bathroom? I feel like I did, but we're just gonna double check. Yes, I did. I thought I did. I just didn't want to go loopy.
Oh, hi. I'm still getting ready. Would you mind coming back later?
No problem. Thank you.
Actually, could I get a cup of tea?
Absolutely.
And a coffee too, please. With sugar.
Sure. I'll be right back.
So a tea and a coffee with sugar. No, oh, okay. That sounds rather frustrating. Right, I've got some towels.
Looks like I've got a
here.
new telegram to deliver.
Yeah, we'll do that in a second. Right, let's go. Right, telegram. Which is for Santorelli.
A telegram for Irene Santorelli. I should get it to her.
Which she's in 303. Okay. Prepare a tea for
One
Mrs.
tea
Adams.
for Mrs. Adams. That's it. Now, what's next? Let's prepare Mr. Adams' coffee.
We know that he needs...
Mom always added the sugar second.
Well, okay.
Let's deliver these drinks while they're hot.
Yes. No one wants a cold drink.
Sophie Jones and Sydney Bayless. Dating. Come in.
Where should I put your husband's coffee?
Oh, you can leave it here. I'm sure he'll be back soon. Say, do you know if that was Grant Hudson I saw in the bar last night? The racing driver?
Yes, that's quite possible. He's a passenger on the ship.
Wouldn't usually have recognized him. I'm not really into sports.
But ever since he's been dating Cindy Bluth, I've seen a lot of him in my magazines.
They make a
Okay.
very cute couple.
They sure do.
She seems a bit jealous, doesn't she?
Sandy isn't here with him, is she?
I'm afraid not.
I haven't heard of any big race lately. I wonder what he was doing in Italy.
Yeah, I wish I knew.
Well, I'm
not
sure
really
we'll
our
find
place.
out in the next issue of The Gossiper. I think I'll go to the lounge and get something a little stronger.
Will your husband be joining you there? I can bring his coffee if you'd like.
No, I am. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Thank you for the tea.
Can I clean her room now? You might as well while we're in here.
Aw, you two make an even cuter couple than Grant and Sandy.
What's it say? Honeymoon, August 1955.
Hello there. I have a spot just for you in the pantry.
Ooh, a hat. Okay. I was actually trying to open this drawer. But we touched that hat apparently. Okay. So we will pick them up. Let's open this into the bedroom. I was
Looks
like, ooh.
like a torn up letter. Maybe I can find the other pieces around the room.
Yeah, hi Blue. Thank you for the hair pads. How you doing? Is there anything in there? No, just golden stag.
I'm no expert,
Right.
but this definitely smells fruity.
I made all the beds. Look at us go.
I just need a few more pieces now. Mom took so many pills too. It was hard to keep count.
Okay. A bra? Oh my god, how scandalous, Chad. Okay. Oh, okay, bathroom. Stomach relief. Oh, it wasn't a bin, was it? It was, but it's not empty. Hi Husky, how are you? Okay, so we're gonna close that. Headaches is like some sort of painkiller. I'm surprised that the bath is not dirty. Okay, I guess we then will pick that up and we just leave his coffee there. Awesome, so that is now tidy. Just them being noisy still in that other room. Is it acting weird? Anything good? I'm like, no problem, Husky. I hope you make some tasty food. I have a cup. And I've got a tray. Oh, did I not? I think I need some more pieces actually. Oh, hang on a minute. I didn't see anything else though in here to pick up. Unless, right, we looked there.
Sydney looks sweet here. Unlike the scoundrel he played in The Wild Orchard. Ugh, Mom would fume whenever he was on screen.
Right, where are the rest of these pieces then? Not in there. Not in there. Because I'm like, I don't know. Just going around, opening all of the door. Oh, hang on there.
Aha! Found you.
We have found. So now we've got to make this into a letter. Okay. Just want to move these bits down so we can, you know, start doing it from the top. Right, so that goes there. That goes up here. We've got this bit, which may go here. It probably does somewhere. I'm just not quite sure on how big, you know. Oh, actually, that might go there. It's a bit bigger than I thought it was. Oh, it's still not working. I'm sorry, Spirit. I'm not sure what's going on, so... Right, does this bit go up here? Yep. We've got a bit that's got us. Thank you for the hydrating stretch. Twitch changing. Well, it doesn't seem like you're Twitch's best friend right now. Which is rather weird. Oh, that bit goes... No, it does not. Hang on, does that... Okay, that bit goes... there. Ish. That bit goes there. That bit goes there. There we go, guys. There we go. Managed to decipher the letter. Let's have a look what it says then. Mrs. Adams, well, we don't know each other. I did know your husband, Ethan, quite well. I've debated sending this letter for years, since the accident, but I couldn't find the courage until now. As Ethan's favourite saying goes, better late than never. Your has been kept a secret from much of the world, including you, regrettably. Though likely a negligible comfort at this point, you should know that he did intend to tell you. I'd say and I'd say was even on the cusp of it before he was taken from us so suddenly. Perhaps you already knew or suspected, which would allow me some relief. I realised that by sharing his secret I risk compounding your grief, but know that that's far from my intention. I simply believe the woman who loved him all those years deserves to know the truth. Ethan was a loving man by all means, but he saved his deeper expressions of love for the men in his life. I'm terribly sorry for your loss. Okay.
Oh, Mrs. Adams.
We'll clean it up now because we don't really want to be, you know, leaving that just there. It's like, oh, by the way, I put your letters back together and I read it because I like to snoop. Right, so now we have to go and see the lady and give her her telegram. She was in 303. I think it was around this way. This way? Yes, in here. Does that also not work? Even though I can see that have used sweets.
What is it? I said I didn't need anything.
Mrs. Santarelli? There's a telegram for you.
Thanks.
Okay, I guess she's like left the room now, so maybe we can clean it. Where'd she go? Okay, that was rather quick. Oh, we're gonna have a snoopy snoop in here now. Looking within the complete book. Wash away the stress, worry, and doubt in your life. Start living a life of fulfillment and confidence today. I tried putting down more emotes, but only let me do what? Oh, I'm sorry. Tower Realty, Lucas Sightwell, real estate agent. Call me anytime. Okay. What else do we have? Look at it. Looks a bit gloomy, a bit of a gloomy day. Funny how, you know, all people's cabins are kind of different.
I hope Mrs. Santarelli's neighbors don't mind the music she's been blasting.
Tough shit if they do. Hairspray. Ooh, a box.
This is a suspicious looking chest if I've ever seen. It's locked with a 5-letter combination.
Okay. Well, there's got to be something somewhere for it. Do you know what? That lady was not like... Hi, Anon. How you doing? Thank you for the head pats. She was not lying when she said she didn't really need anything, because she didn't really. Her room is pretty clean. Chariot line. Okay. It's clean.
Wine and a hot bath. God, I miss when Beth and I would... Oh. Focus on your job, Sophie.
Yes, Sophie, focus on your job. You're meant to be doing your job, not dreaming about your girlfriend. Okay, so our bathroom is clean. Okay, we're gonna close that. Nothing in there.
All black. All black. You know, I could see Beth in this, back in her modeling days.
Today could be the word. Or Lucas.
Try again, Sophie.
Okay, so it's not today. Can we do Lucas?
luck.
Okay, well... What's her name? I can't remember what her name was. Something. Complete book.
I need a 5-letter word to unlock that chest. If I can't find anything in here, maybe I should look elsewhere.
Where's elsewhere? Did I look in this drawer? I think I did. Good. Got to oversleep, which is needed. Hey, sometimes it's good to, you know, be able to just get some sleep. Yeah, the game's going alright. I'm playing it about an hour. It's only a couple of hours long, I think, so... I
hope Mrs. Santarelli's neighbors don't mind the music she's been blasting.
Okay, I'm not quite sure where else we can look. I'm like, I swear I heard footsteps, but... okay, what else do I have on me? Towel and a tray. Good, hello. Or were you saying good as in it's good that Anon got some rest? Which it most definitely is. I returned everything that's dirty, but... So her name is Irene. Oh, imagine if it was Irene. Just, I mean, wouldn't it be a bit obvious to do your first name? Not this one. But stranger things have happened. I feel like I need to get in this chest. I was like, what's her name? I can't remember. I-R. Damn, not Irene.
If I don't find anything in here, maybe it's worth checking Francesca's cabin again.
Which one's Francesca? Is she this one? No, that's the... I don't remember which one she is. Or maybe she's this one around here. I know, it wasn't my choice that. Yeah, I know you had to do the mandatory overtime, but the extra money is good though, I suppose. Because at least then your banks or your pocket is going to be like, oh my god, awesome when you do get your pay, so it is worth it in the end. Okay. Okay, yes. We're gonna look in here again. McLeod and Cheese, Frontier Weapons Manufacturing. From could be Bruno, that's also like 5. Or Donna or Elena or Bruno. Hang on. It's probably that, to be honest. That would make sense because it's on the bottom of the car. Yeah, just leave it. Or maybe it'll just rectify itself. Now you do not need to support us, Anon, we've told you. Right, Coco.
Try again, Sophie.
I'm like, Croas isn't even a word that I just put there. Ha ha ha! Thank you for the headpads. Hi, Clancio. How you go? How you doing? How's your day going? Oh, so in here we have found
Caleb's rosary.
Caleb's rosary.
Gary had mentioned wallets going missing. I bet this is one of them. Better late than never.
What are you?
Mrs. Santorelli, wait, why did you steal all of this?
Yeah, bitch. Why did you? I'm doing it anyways. Oh, God, we made her cry.
Sorry,
You're
I
doing all
didn't
right.
mean to-
I'm glad to hear it.
Are you all right? Is there anything I can do? Would you like something to drink, maybe?
Was she really crying?
Well,
Or she just fake
a
tears?
black coffee would be nice. Yes.
I'll be right back. Just give me a moment.
Yeah, she is stealing. Okay, we discovered who the thief was, which was good, but...
One coffee for Irene. Poor Irene. I hope a warm drink will soothe her. At least a bit.
Well, we don't know why she's crying. We don't know why she's stealing.
Thank you.
Come on, Irene. Tell us why you've been stealing then, lady.
Mrs. Santorelli.
Very sticker figures. I've heard better
I don't
tears on
wanna
a drama
get you
show.
in
Hi,
trouble.
Megan.
I'd just like to understand
Catch
what
your
happened.
thief. And leave
Please.
the... Yeah.
I'm afraid it's not a particularly cheerful story. Bruno, my husband, was diagnosed with cancer over a year ago. Terminal. Nothing to be done. The doctors told us he only had a few weeks left to live, but he's always been strong. He
Oh.
passed away only 3 weeks ago.
I'm sorry.
I took care of him for all those months. I wanted to be there, of course. I loved him, but it was so stressful, so draining. During that whole time, I barely went out. I had no social life, spoke to no one but nurses and doctors. The
I'm
only
so
time
sorry
I could
for her.
escape
Thank you for the
just
like,
for a few
Clancio.
minutes was when
She's
he'd
crying
be
because she got
resting
caught.
and I'd
Exactly.
flip
So I
through
just
a
saw the
gossip
internet problem on the
magazine.
stream. Insane.
But
So
after
weird.
a while, even that wasn't enough.
Well, at least it just seems to be a general, like, Twitch thing and not a problem with my with my channel.
I understand. I took care of my mother for many years. Her illness wasn't physical, but still, it was incredibly taxing. It felt like this dark cloud over me. And the worse she got, the more it seemed like I'd never see the sun again.
Yes, exactly. That's when I started having this impulse to steal. I didn't
So is it-
need
oh,
any
I
of the
just read
objects
that.
I stole. I barely registered what I was taking, but I just couldn't resist. I thought it would get better once Bruno was gone, but if anything, it only got worse.
So
The
she's using it as a
stress of
coping
figuring out the
mechanism.
succession, what to do with the house, this trip, and of course, my mother-in-law treating me like a criminal, contesting my husband's will.
Oh,
What
we can see this.
happened? Why would she do that?
She thinks I'm not grieving enough. But I've had over a year to prepare for Bruno's death, to grieve
she knew it
in
was coming,
advance. It's not
didn't
my
she?
fault she decided to stick her head in the sand and refuse to face the inevitable. And now, because I don't spend every waking hour crying my eyes out, she thinks I never even loved him. She thinks I'm some kind of black widow who only married him for his money.
We
We
all
all grieve.
grieve at a different pace.
We do.
It's a shame that your mother-in-law can't see that.
Yeah, well, if I had to be charitable, which I very rarely am, I'd say she's blinded by her own grief. Anyway, thank you for listening to me. And I'm sorry for all the trouble my little habit must have caused.
Mm, will you
Is
make
there
up with your
no
mother?
way to patch things up with your mother-in-law?
Oh, that ship sailed long ago. Things weren't exactly peachy before Bruno's death either. She resented me, blamed me for not bearing him a child. She accused me of cheating on him because I dared have coffee with another man. Oh no, I never stood a chance. She made up her mind about me the moment I stole her precious son from her.
I see what you mean. Is it okay with you if I return these 3 items? Their owners would probably like to get them back.
Yes, yes, of course. There's
In-laws,
there's
you
one
got.
more,
Oh yeah,
actually.
they've had some wonderful in-laws. I say that, but like my first proper boyfriend, I absolutely loved his mum. She was so lovely. That was the one thing I was upset about when we split up, is that, you know, I wouldn't have his mum in my life anymore.
Spinning top.
I wanted to return them, but
Oh,
I've
well,
been
Pop, how you
nabbing
doing?
things that were left lying around on tables and such. I have no idea who they belong to.
It's all right. I'll figure it out. Just, if you can, try to be more careful in the future, okay?
Ah, thank you,
If you
well,
can't
Pop. I thought
resist
we'd
the
go a bit
impulse,
casual today,
at
put my
least
little
try
jumper
to
on.
pay
I'm a little bit
attention to
chilly,
whose
so.
things you're taking.
I will. Thank you.
Sophie.
Thank you, Sophie.
Okay.
Now, let's get these items back to their rightful owners. Then I can give Caleb his rosary back.
Can I not put that? Alright. Okay, so. I know Mrs. Adams because I'm sure it's her husband. Was the better late than never. Goes around here, I think. That coffee's probably gone cold by now, but okay. Right, place the watch. I think that this is his. I don't know who the spinning top belongs to, unless it belongs to the people. Don't my boobs look nice and perky? Oh my god. I wonder whether he is the wallet, with him being like, you know. We don't know whether we're doing this right. No, not that one. That's Irene's room. This one over here. I only think it might be them because they have like kiddie shoes. Maybe. I don't know.
That
I've
should
got
be
this completely
everything.
wrong.
Now, all that's left is Caleb's rosary. He'll be done his
Oh,
shift
yeah.
soon. I can wait for him in the break room.
I wish that you could use your emotes as well. It sucks that you can't. Right. Dungeon time. Alright, let's return to the break room. I think we've snooped around enough. Just sat there with our coffee. Yeah, not doing too bad. I've had a long day, so I'm a bit in pain. Sophie, when the time is right. Is the time right now? I think it must be.
It's time, Sophie. I should sit down for this.
I might have my own of me strangling Twitch like Bart Simpson. Let's see this note then. Sophie, my Shelley, believe it or not, I woke up before dawn today. It's been so long since I've sat out on the balcony in the quiet of the morning, alone, unbothered, before even that creepy Mr. Bellinger is awake. Damn you. I can relax without him staring at me from the other balcony. I know you insist that he's harmless, but why would a man living alone hang out so many clothes to dry? They can't all be his. Anyway, I refilled the bird feeder and a few curious robins joined me as I had my morning tea. I'd forgotten how calm the mind gets when you watch the sunrise. I feel like myself again, but I'm well aware that these moments go as quickly as they come. With my heart in the condition it's in, I don't want to take any chances, so I'm writing this out now before the clouds return. I hope that if you're reading this, it provides you with a comfort in the wake of my passing, or perhaps you've got your hands on it beforehand. You've always been so good at finding my hiding spots. How many Decembers did I spend moving your Christmas gifts from one closet to the next, trying in vain to keep them out of your grasps? I know that I've been spending more and more of my days in a haze, and I know that I've often pretended that wasn't the case, but what
As
Mother
the dragon
wants
witch
to admit...
looked around her kingdom, she saw all the little blossoms in her chat. This made her smile in excitement, so she accidentally suffocated all of chat with smoothering them all with her big bouncing booby fun bags.
Oh my god. Thank you, sweet. And I know that I often pretend that wasn't the case, but what mother wants to admit that she's become dependent on her one and only daughter. I can still hear your grandma's voice as she told your great aunt Giselle and me. I'm so lucky to have daughters who will take care of me when I'm old and grey. How I loathe the thought of such a life. I swore I'd never ever put that on my own children. Yes, I know. However, life had other plans, so it goes. I confess shamefully that I now understand Grandma Man's perspective. I can't help but feel incredibly lucky to have been in your care. She did. That said, please know that I see the way you rub your eyes after a long work day, humouring me with sweetness and patience. I hear you try to hide your disappointment as you find excuses to stay in with me instead of going out. I notice how you keep things from me, borrowing the newspaper or turning down the radio whenever there's talk of war. It's sweet the way you go out of your way to protect me, but you must be so tired, Sophie. Which is why I'm speaking about Sakura's boobs. Yes, yes. I can only hope that by this point you haven't lost too much time. My world has regrettably shrunk down to the walls of our apartment. Promise me you won't let yours shrink too, that you allow yourself to enjoy all that this life has to offer. A parent should never be what keeps their children from following their dreams. I'm afraid the guilt of having been that for you for so long will surely follow me into the next life. I'm deeply sorry, Mabel. Thank you for bringing Beth around the apartment, and I apologise for anything untoward that I may have said in her presence. I'm glad you have such a good friend in her. I've noticed how she makes you laugh. Haven't heard that kind of laughter out of you since you were very small. Friends like that become harder and harder to find as you grow older. Hold on to her. Keep laughing together. Try and visit whenever you can. I've arranged it so that I'll be buried next to Grandma Man's, not far from that beautiful red rock. If they haven't cut it, a red oak, sorry, not rock. Yes, that was the text-to-speech. If they haven't cut it down by then, I'll surely need updates on the goings-on. Orson and Camilla and the rest of the wild Orchard crew. I doubt I'll be getting Channel 3 where I'm going. Je t'aime, mon ange. Oh, that's a message from her mum. That's sad, isn't it? Saying when it sounds like maybe she had Alzheimer's or something. But now she can see the world a bit on the ship, and, you know, I'm sure her mum would be very, very proud.
Oh, hi, Caleb.
Hey, Sophie. I suppose you weren't able to find my rosary, huh?
Actually,
Oh. Thank you, Sophie. Really.
you're welcome.
I was resigning myself to the idea I'd never see it again. But here it is, back in my hands. You really turned my day around.
Good. I didn't want
I
to
know
let
the
you down.
thief had to be caught for everyone's sake, but honestly, you've always been here for me since I set foot on the Orpheus. I really didn't want to let you down, Caleb.
I should have known you wouldn't. I really can't thank you enough, Sophie. I mean, I know it's silly to care so much about something of so little value, but I really would have missed this.
I would
I
have
don't
missed
think
this.
it's silly.
Would have missed this
My
breach.
mom died recently, and she left me this. She had it for so long,
Well,
I
that's
can't
nice.
remember her not wearing it. It's probably only worth a few dollars, but losing
Spirit
it
theory
would
asked
feel
me,
like
I am
losing a part of
activating.
her.
Beep boop
you know?
boop beep drum roll. Please do
You said the rosary was a
financial
gift from your mom.
irresponsibly. Baba
Did
Booey.
she
Beep
pass away
boop.
too?
Welcome to the financial
no,
irresponsibly
no,
department.
She's still very much
I
alive.
approve this chaos.
It's,
We're budgeting like a raccoon with a credit card and a dream. Sakura Witch
Believe it or
VT
not,
is probably about to
being a cruise
uncover
ship
another
musician
mystery.
wasn't exactly my career
And
plan.
honestly, the ship
had
is
other
already
dreams,
sinking
but
emotionally. Baba
things didn't
Booey
work out.
indeed.
And I was so lost.
Thank you so much for
so
that, Spirit.
Angry for years. Then my mom gave me this. It used to belong to my granddad. It reminded me, still reminds me every day, of the kind of man he was and the kind of man I aspired to be. It helped me
Sense
find my
to
faith
my
again.
makes it more valuable.
My
It
faith in
does.
God, sure, but
Thank you for doing the shout outs, guys.
more importantly in myself and in others. There are some pretty horrible people out there.
Yep.
Now I choose to focus on the good ones,
Best thing to do, to be honest.
such as yourself, Sophie Roy.
Oh, so basically at this point, if we had ended up alone in the previous game, we could romance Caleb, but because we have got a partner, we can't. I'm glad you told me
Thank you
the
for
story.
sharing this story with me.
I'm sorry if this was a little heavy.
No, you can always talk to me about anything. We all have difficult times. It's easier to get through them if we have someone to talk to.
You're
Oh,
right.
Aki gets a double shout out.
Thank you.
But guys, if
Being
you
such a
haven't
good
done so, go
listener.
and check Aki out. Oh my god, Aki out and give him a follow. He's a lovely bean and he's doing a subathon at the moment. It does look like
Sophie,
a young Samuel
come
L.
in.
Jackson, doesn't it, Nylock? How you doing?
So I've heard you've solved our little mystery.
Yes, I did.
Well, tell me, who's the thief?
I'd rather keep that to myself.
If you don't mind, I'd rather keep that information to myself.
What? Why?
I don't want the thief to get in trouble. They didn't have any bad intentions. And they told me they'd make sure it doesn't happen again.
Well, you've proven I can trust you, so I'll take your word for it.
Thank you.
No, thank you, Sophie. I just spoke to Caleb. He was so happy to get his rosary back.
Well,
Yes.
dog got another toy.
sounds like it means
and
quite a
let's
lot
go
to
on how
him.
long the
And
toy
he means
survives.
quite a lot to
Does
me.
your dog
He's
like
a
to
good
destroy
guy who's been
toys?
dealt a
Because
pretty shitty hand.
one,
I'm glad this story has a happy ending for him.
Me too.
Of course, there were
And to make sure I keep my number
a
one
few
spot.
hiccups along the way.
Oh?
I'm
Biddies,
afraid
thank
some
you,
of the
darling.
stolen items were returned to the wrong cabins.
uh-oh.
I'm sure you did your best. It couldn't have been easy to figure out which
Yeah, we
items
didn't do
belonged to
very well.
whom. However, the fact remains that some passengers have now caught on about the thefts, and
Oh, dear.
they believe you are behind them.
Wow.
But I didn't steal anything.
I know you didn't, but unless you reveal who the thief is, it'll be hard to convince them of that.
So does that
Golden
mean
Shiva
I'm
who likes to be a
fired?
golden reader.
Good lord,
yes.
no. No. But I also can't have you snooping around the passengers' cabins anymore. So I was thinking about promoting you.
Promoting me? But I messed up.
Sure, it wasn't your
Okay,
best
I
day.
tried my
But
best.
over the last month, you've shown that you're not afraid of a little challenge, and that you're willing to go above and beyond to help both colleagues and
Yes, we had
passengers.
one of our dogs
Two
that we
qualities
lost
that I
last
believe
year,
are
Milo.
essential in a
He
head
literally would
stewardess.
destroy everything.
So, do you think you're up to the task?
We once bought him something and it literally lasted about 2 minutes and it was destroyed. Is that everything else?
Well, I'm not sure I'm qualified. I mean, I've never managed people before.
I know how you feel. I was pretty terrified the first time I had people looking up to me, waiting for me to
You're being
guide
promoted
them.
to customer.
I thought,
yes.
how the hell can I tell him what to do when I don't even know what I'm doing? But the trick is to do it anyway, you know? And after a while, you realize you do actually know what you're doing.
Yeah, I guess that's true. All
Let's
right,
do it.
I'll do it.
Excellent. You'll do a wonderful job. I just know it.
Thank you. It's funny. I came to work on this ship just to get away from Montreal for a while, but now I'm thinking this is
So
exactly what
I
I
put the
needed
stuff
all
in the
along.
wrong cabins. I'm like, well, I just took a guess, guys.
Today, I give up my role as an Autobot. From now on, I will be known as a horny bot.
A horny
I like
bot.
Sakura's tail and the way it rubs down my metal. It makes my windscreen wipers excited. It kinda makes me want to leak my oil all over. Ha.
Yes.
Thank you, sweet.
Most of us embarked on this journey without really knowing where it would lead us. But I guess there's something about the ocean air that just makes everything clearer. Hmm?
Yeah, there is.
This is what happens when you let Sweet loose with
There really
TTS.
is.
Word of the day: self-efficacy. If you're confident you can do something and it gets proven, you're more likely to put more effort in. Yes. I mean, to be honest, like, in like a couple of my jobs that I've had, I literally winged it because I was like, I don't think I'm qualified for this. And I would literally just be like, yeah, I'm just gonna see, blah, blah. But it turned out all right. I obviously did a good enough job that it seemed like I did know what I was doing. So there we go, guys. That was Lost and Found at this bed we made story. I didn't know it was shorter because it is just like a standalone story. DLC. It is out now. You know, if anyone would like to play it. But yeah, I thought it was good. Definitely good. Not the oil leaking everywhere, I know. And yeah, I enjoyed it. Not as much stuff. I mean, maybe I should have investigated more to see whose stuff was whose. And then maybe we would have just stayed as the maids, but I think it's a bit rude that they were like, oh, it's definitely that Sophie, because, you know, the reason why the lady was stealing was because of, you know, everything that she was going through with having to care for her sick husband who was dying.
Sophie speaking.
Hey, Bean.
Beth.
Ah, it's Beth.
Are you okay?
It's all gone to shit. I think I'm done, Sophie. I hate to do this, but I need your help.
Ooh. Yeah, she needed a distraction as her way of coping with her husband dying and looking after him. So that would almost suggest there, guys, that there is going to be another game, another DLC or something, maybe around Beth. I don't know, but that was that. So big thank you to the devs and PressEngine for gifting me the key. It was rather interesting. It was very interesting. You know, there is replay value in it. Depending on how you've done the first game, you could replay this with your different options, and yeah, maybe it would be better if I was able to return the items to the correct people. I can see you coming down the stairs in the middle of the night and Sweetbird standing at the fridge eating the shredded cheese. Yeah, should be careful though with like dairy. Yeah, that was fun, guys. That was fun. I had a good time. It was a good game. Good game. I don't know, like, how many... I'm trying to look at the trophies. Okay, well... Okay, little things. You flirted with a colleague. See, some of these you can't do. Start a new game without carrying over any choices. Okay, so just... okay. Well, we got nearly half the trophies. I don't know. I have another game that I can show off, but... And I like... I'm gonna do like a shorter stream, but I haven't even been on for 2 hours yet, so... Okay, let me just have a look because... This is another game that I have got a key for. Every choice, yeah, exactly. It can change the different, like, so it's like they said every choice you make, or even the ones that you don't make, will affect the outcome that you get. So I think it's cool. I mean, I'm looking forward to when Sweet plays these because she has these as well. And you know, she might go a different route with it. So it'd be interesting whether she gets a different outcome. Forever stream, you're not allowed to leave us. I'll just be sat here forever. Just streaming away. But yeah, I do have something else. I'm just gonna see. I don't think I've got any updates. Right. So let's just check out then this other game.